Imagine falling asleep and waking up 25 years later as if nothing ever changed. No memory. No dreams. No warning. Just silence. This isn't a sci-fi movie. This is the real story of a man who literally slept through life. How is this even possible? Let's dive into one of the weirdest true facts in medical history. Welcome to Quick Weird Fact, where reality is often stranger than fiction. Subscribe if you love bizarre, mind-blowing facts from around the world. His name is Terry Wallis. Born in Arkansas, USA in 1964, Terry was a regular man, a husband, a father, a brother. But at just 19 years old, everything changed. In 1984, Terry and his friend were driving on a bridge when their truck suddenly plunged off the edge. His friend died instantly. Terry survived, but slipped into what doctors call a coma-like state, that he didn't respond to voices, that he didn't move, that he couldn't open his eyes. Doctors said he was in a persistent vegetative state. They thought he'd never wake up again. But then something happened. 19 years later, in 2003, a nurse walked into Terry's room at the nursing home, just like any other day. But this time, he spoke. First word, Mom. Then he said Pepsi, his favorite drink before the accident. Then full sentences. No stutter. No delay. As if he had just woken up from a nap. The world was stunned. Doctors, scientists, and news reporters all came to see him. How could a man wake up after 19 years and speak clearly, with memories intact? Here's where things get weird and fascinating. According to medical scans, Terry's brain had been slowly rewiring itself over the years. His neurons found new paths around damaged areas. This process is called neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and repair itself, even after serious injury. He wasn't fully asleep for 19 years, that he was in a state called minimally conscious. Not fully awake, but not completely gone either. His family never gave up. They visited him often, talked to him, played music, and somehow, his brain was listening, even if no one could tell. Terry's story is one of only a few known cases in the world. Another famous case, Sarah Scantlin, who woke up after 20 years in Kansas. She too started talking out of nowhere. Even science can't fully explain it. These aren't just miracle awakenings. They challenge what we think we know about consciousness, the human brain, and life itself. Terry had a lot of catching up to do. He had missed the fall of the Berlin Wall, the internet, mobile phones. 9/11. A daughter he had never met. Everything was new. Imagine waking up in a world with smartphones, Wi-Fi, and Google, when the last thing you remember is cassette tapes and typewriters. Despite health issues, he was able to enjoy several more years with his family before passing away in 2022 at age 57. But here's the real twist. What if you are aware right now, but unable to respond? What if someone you know in a coma can hear you right now? Terry's story isn't just a weird fact, that it's a reminder of the power of belief, the mystery of the human brain, and the thin line between consciousness and silence. Some doctors even believe many coma patients may be more awake than we think, but locked inside. Scary, inspiring, weird, real. If you found this story fascinating, hit the like button. There's more mind-blowing weird facts where this came from. Subscribe to Quick Weird Fact and turn on notifications, because next time, we're diving into a place that's been burning for over 50 years. Drop a comment. Do you believe some coma patients are secretly aware?